Welcome back to Taiwan Outlook. Our guest today is Dr. Sheng-mou Hou, Minister of Health, and we've been talking about Taiwan's membership at the World Health Organization. Dr. Hou, we've been talking about the international support. But as we know that some countries, especially from Europe, they have reservations about publicly supporting Taiwan's membership or even observer status. And they propose that Taiwan should have this kind of meaningful participation. But in practice, is this kind of participation meaningful for Taiwan?
It's meaningless.
Meaningless?
Yeah, because the reason why I try to explain this to you, because of the memorandum. You see, the WHO are following the memorandum.
Yeah.
The memorandum says that any Taiwanese professionals wants to attend a meeting should notify mainland China 6 weeks before the meeting.
Yeah.
But most of the time, when we want to attend that meeting, the notification from mainland China is so late. And sometimes 1 day before the meeting starts.
I see.
Okay.
You don't have time to get a visa, right?
Yeah, you don't have time to get a visa. And it is not Taiwan to decide which meeting is good to Taiwan or not. WHO said it's mainland China to decide for Taiwan to say Taiwan needs what kind of meeting.
So China is the one who decides what is meaningful for Taiwan.
What is the minimum? So it's meaningless. It's meaningless because, you know, in Taiwan, we have our own thought. We have our own problems. Yeah, we know what we need. Only us know what we need.
I see.
Okay? So I talk to the people in EU. Well, meaningful participation is a very good word, but it cannot work in under current situation. Current situation. So the best solution is that observership. If you have definitely an observer, you are an observer, you are entitled to attend all the necessary meetings.
I see.
You are entitled to.
So the rights and obligations will be more specific.
Yes, right. And that's the way. And it is more scientific and more realistic. In this way.
But on the other hand, why don't those countries support Taiwan's observer status? What's the major concerns they have?
Well, the major concern is that it's still obstacle from mainland China because China think this issue, Taiwan to be observership, is a political issue. Taiwan wants to be a member of international organization, and Taiwan wants to, you know, to play tricks or play political games or like that. But let me tell you, from the bottom of my heart, to enter WHO is a consensus of 23 million people. It's a health issue. It's a human rights issue. So I always keep on saying to our friends, international friends, that it's a health issue, you know. Taiwan in WHO is good to Taiwan and also good to the rest of the world.
That's right.
Imagine if there is a globe where you exclude some area, not to include it. You cannot keep on talking with them, or you exclude it by ignore them, and then what will happen? Then there will be something wrong, because virus does not respect border.
That's right.
Yeah, virus does not need any visa to travel. So there is a gap, a very big gap in the international, you know, infectious control.
That's right. But in addition to attending those international conferences and getting the information we need and so on, what are the things or the goods that we can get from being a member of the WHO?
Well, Taiwan, I'm very proud to tell you that Taiwan, our achievement in public health is very good, can be ranked, you know, such as our national health insurance.
That's right.
Was ranked as the #2 in the world. Yeah, we have something to contribute to international society. Yeah, if those, and we are eager to contribute. We want to be a contributor, and we want to donate our efforts or resources to the rest of the world or to the countries where needed. Well, if you exclude Taiwan, well, that's a loss. That's a loss for the international community because we try to be a very good students, I would say, very good citizen in the global community. And we have our own experience and we have our own achievement. We'd like to share with the other countries. So the best way is to include Taiwan, and we want to be a very good students, a very good citizen.
But on the other hand, I think most people in Taiwan did not understand the importance of a WHO for Taiwan before 2003.
Yes.
When the SARS hit Taiwan, people began to realize what kind of cost we could, face if Taiwan is not a member of WHO. So are you seeing any increase in support in Taiwan for our membership there?
Yes, that's very true. After 2003, after the attack of this SARS, if you go, I encourage you to go to the street and ask everyone, every Taiwanese citizens on the street, you ask, do you want to be a member of WHO? 100% they say yes. That's the goal. As the Minister of Health, I have many proposals proposed to the legislature and also talk to the people. They may not agree with me 100%. But if I say WHO, I do not see anyone who oppose, who say no, no.
So it's a bipartisan consensus in Taiwan?
Yes.
Okay.
100% consensus.
But the political reality is that China is de facto. That has been blocking Taiwan's membership at the WHO. And China also counter-proposed other alternatives. For instance, China said that, it's easy for you to become part of this WHO. Why don't we just join the China delegation? Why can we accept that kind of offer?
Yeah, because this is the realistic, for reality, because mainland China do not have one day rule Taiwan. Different system. Okay, different health system. And it's completely different. How can these two different systems mingle together, put together?
Not just political system, but also health systems, right?
Yeah, health system is completely different. And I'm very happy to say that we are helping Taiwan. We are helping China in some way. But not one day, China help Taiwan. Actually, some officers from mainland China spoke in front of the media, said, "Who cares, Taiwan?" Well, that's not right. That's not right.
And also, as we know that the U.S. has been very supportive for the past few years of Taiwan's observership, but when it comes to membership, U.S. become very reluctant. What's the gap between these two approaches in the eyes of the US?
Observership is a good way to, observership is a good way at the current time. But for a member, you have to be a UN. I know the United States and Japan, they think that a member in WHO, the first thing you have to be a member in the UN.
That's right.
It's more politically
sensitive,
sensitive or like that. But for the observership, I think it's all right in their mind. It's all right. It's less political. It's more health-related issue.
You are a medical doctor, and you've been talking to a lot of professional groups. What's the response from the professional groups in other countries?
100% agree with me. 100%. And even if I talk to the politician in the EU, in the Europe, or politician in the other country, they will say, yes, we agree with you that this is a health issue and you should be in the WHO. Yes, but the political is something like that. So I would like to say professional or even the media, they agree with us. That Taiwan should gain its proper position in WHO. Especially last year, starting from last year, there are some H5N1, avian flu attack EU,
Europe.
That's
right.
Yeah.
And I know you'll be in Geneva this week. In terms of campaigning strategy or lobbying campaigning strategy, is there anything new this year? Or
theme? Well, the theme is that a little bit different. That we are going to say that membership is a long-term goal. Observership is the current situation we have to accept. Yeah. We love to accept, and we like to talk to the people of the EU. Yeah. We like to, talk to the people of international society. Say, for your own safety, and also the benefit of Taiwan, you should support us. Yeah. Because it's an issue of safety to all the world.
That's right.
In the current situation, no place is safe until every place in the world is safe.
Well said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's a very pragmatic approach and a very pervasive as well. But as we know that we have to be very realistic. So even though in the long run, in the short run, I don't think Taiwan can join the WHO overnight. But short of that, Taiwan has been cooperating with many countries, with many professional groups, and so on, even without being a member of the WHO. So when we come back, we are talking about Taiwan's international activities, especially when it comes to health issues. And don't go away. We'll be right back after this message.